What's good? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Juice bringing y'all this new water loadout that I got. I know a lot of people been trying to practice the loadout, so this is what it is. I use Depth Charge. From left to right, I use Depth Charge. It's just like a damage over time. Then High Tide, and then the next one will be Riptide, so that way you can use High Tide again. The Shark Frenzy, which hits a lot harder than a Trident. Then the water spouts, those give you 3 or 4 targets at, I don't know, about 2 to 3K. And then the tsunami strike, of course. What you're gonna do is you see here, you're gonna clip the first 3 powers, then hit Shark Frenzy, then hit the water spout, and then hit Riptide again, and then the shark again. And then water spout, do 1 tsunami strike. Of course, well, 2 tsunami strikes to get your Riptide finish, like back up to do it again, and then you're just gonna repeat. And I know a lot of people are gonna ask, like, why don't you have the crushing effect on? Um, and the reason is simple. Most of the time, you're running with an Earth Tune who uses crushing effects, or another Water Tune, especially now, who's using crushing effects. So you don't necessarily need to put the crushing effects on, because one, they don't do a lot of damage. Um, when you put the crushing effect on, the move itself don't do a lot of damage. So if you see right here, I'm hitting for 4K crits and 5K crits without a crushing effect. So imagine how hard it would hit with one. When you go into a boss fight,
I haven't in a while,
I'm hitting
but I need
for
to. I'm probably gonna start.
anywhere from 7, 8K, sometimes 10K, sometimes 12K. Like, I'm finally got this loadout where I'm actually hitting hard. I've tried plenty of other loadouts, as you can see. I'm going through the moves right now, so you can see what it's hitting for. It's hitting these targets. It's just one time, boom, 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 and then you see the other move. It's hitting each target 4 or 5 times. So I get about, I don't know, 6, 7K from each target. So that's 21K from the 3 targets by itself. And as you can see, just hitting the shark move, I'm just going through the rotations of what you can hit. So if I hit the first shark, my shark move, if I hit all the ads for 5K, and then I do Riptide again and hit them again for a double 5K, like, that's a lot of damage in that little bit of time. But as you see here, I just go through the rotation with all my trinkets popped, just so that you can see the numbers. Um, I wish I was on test server so that it would give you a better, um, I would be able to calculate the kind of damage that I'm doing. But as you can see here, with this loadout, it's the first time that I've hit for 5Ks, 4Ks on a consistent basis. Normally my crits are 2K, 1K. Like this power, they really dumbed it down before it came out. But as you can see here, I got it working a little bit. I've tried multiple loadouts. I've tried the one with the bubble. Um, Pretty much instead of Riptide, I had the bubble in that loadout. You can do that one as well. Um, that loadout you can use for alerts. I haven't tried this loadout in alerts because it does seem a little power hungry. So you would just clip the first 3 from left to right. I think it's square, triangle, circle, while holding L2 on a PlayStation. Square, triangle, circle, bow, bow, bow. You clip all those together, and then you do shark, water sprout, tsunami strike. Do that twice, um, and then your Riptide, I mean, not your Riptide, your High Tide should be back up and everything. So as you can see here, I go through my skill points. I'm specting the precision here. I'm probably gonna respec and just put that in straight health, so I'll stay alive longer. Um, that's the only difference really in my loadout. But I noticed that I went from bottom DPS, um, 5th to 4th DPS, with my other loadouts, to
Hmm.
um, 2nd and 3rd DPS. I even finished yesterday at number 1 DPS and an alert, and then I've ran another alert with the Earth Tune, and Um, he beat me by only 100K using not this loadout, but using the loadout with bubble, no supercharge. You know, the supercharged loadout is good, but what I notice is you have to have two um, armories. So once your loadout, once your supercharge is done, you can switch back to the other loadouts because you're losing crazy damage. So I figured I just run it straight, straight damage loadout, no supercharge, and I noticed that I hit a lot harder um, in raids as well as alerts. Um, Now, granted, the supercharges it is like a big gun, you know, so it does one shot several ads at a time, but you lose out on damage if you don't switch back. Um, you know, so if you're in a boss fight, you literally have to go in there with it ready, hit it, switch, and then just hope that you don't have to switch to healer, roller, etc. You know, um, so this is the loadout I use. Like I said, for
I've
alerts,
seen it.
I would switch out Riptide for the bubble, just because it's another small thing and it's not really it don't consume as much power. And I would just do this, rather you have another water DPS or earth DPS in there or not. This is the loadout that I would use.
Yeah, I think I took the last one
Was
out
really
earlier.
excited about this loadout because I haven't seen anyone hit this, you know, do a loadout like this before. As you see, I don't know why I'm over here sending people tells. um, but yeah, I'm really happy about this loadout because even before Sim 199, I wasn't able to beat a 200 CR or any water DPS that's higher level than me. I was never able to beat one. But I just beat one in USA. He was a 201. Um, you know, I beat him by over 4 million using this loadout, and he was using the original loadout with, you know, the trident, the tide where you push him forward, push him back. He was using that little loadout and the supercharge, and I smacked him. I ended up losing to a 206. What was it? A 206 nature and a 203 munitions. The 203 munitions beat me by 1 million, and the 206 nature beat me by like 4 million, which is still to me a step up. Normally those guys are, nature at least has me like 6-7 million, but I'm gonna bring you guys some actual gameplay of this probably today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.